Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome. It's been quite a while since I have been on Facebook Live. I've missed you. For those who are just seeing me for the first time, hi, my name is Raquel, and I am the albino marketer. I have been in the digital marketing game for over 5 years. I in doing this, I have helped quite a few companies to build and scale their business by using digital marketing strategies. So, primarily, I focus on email marketing and I help people to grow their list with qualified leads. I also use marketing to help them to, you guessed it, make more money. That being said, recently I came across a problem. I came across a problem for authors. So I'm a part of an author group, an author Facebook group, and a question came up like, what is it that you really need help with? And what I found was these authors, they needed help with marketing, specifically how to build and grow an email list. And, I've come to learn that authors, a lot of authors, they seem to not like the word marketing or email marketing because for them it has like a stigma attached to it. So they're probably thinking those Nigerian scam emails, the Nigerian prince or princess, or those Viagra ads, and they when they think email marketing, it seems like such a dirty word when it really isn't. It's email marketing, like your list, is essentially the backbone of your business. That being said, I figured I would come on this Facebook Live and share with you the importance of building a list for nonfiction authors. And although I'm saying this for nonfiction authors, I really, anyone can, any business needs a list. All businesses need to have their list. They need to know how to build and grow their list in order to scale their business. All right, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. However, what I want to start off with is by saying, what is a list? What is your list? For those who may be completely new to marketing, you're going to want to know what a list is, right? If you don't know. So essentially, an email list is a database of people whom you can reach out to communicate with them in the future or at any other time. So imagine you went shopping at JCPenney or Kohl's or wherever, and they ask you for your email address. You're at the cash out counter. They're like, hey, just, give us your email. You oblige, you give them your email. You go home and boom, in your email address, there is something waiting for you. Given it's a clothing store that I called, I'm just going to say a discount coupon. Like, oh, thank you for shopping with us. Here's 20% off your next purchase. Okay, awesome, brilliant. Wow, I love discounts. Who doesn't, right? You just joined their list. Perfect. So basically that's what a list is. A list is just a database of people that you can email out to for future communications or in the future. So why is this important? Now I could list off a bunch of, boring reasons why having a list is super important, but it makes sense that I do this in a, how can I say this? It makes sense I tell a story. You'll remember it more, right? So Mark, there. Okay. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting his name, but there's this author. I think it's Mark Dickinson or Dawkins. There you go, Mark Dawkins. He has an email list of over 65,000 contacts, and when he is ready to launch a new book or to sell a product, he just emails his list. Now, obviously, he's not just emailing his list to buy, right? But when he has something new, all he has to do is send an email to his list. He literally does not have to pay for advertising because he has so many people on his list. Um, Now, imagine if only 2%, or let's get even lower than that, right? Imagine if only 1% of his email list will buy his book when he releases it. You have about 6,500. No, sorry, that's 10%. So 1%. This is why I don't do math. 1% of 65,000 is 650. 650 times $10, that's if he's selling his book for $10, is 6,500. So one email just made him $6,500. Think about that. Blows your mind, right? Okay. Another example is I recently joined Hal Elrod, the creator of The Miracle Morning. I recently joined a free live training coaching that he's having. It's a 6-week live coaching. Now he recently wrote the or released the Miracle Equation. What Hal did is Hal sent out an email to his list, and he said essentially, look, I'm going to have this free coaching, free 6-week coaching program. The way for you to join is simple. Buy my book. Whether you buy the hard copy, the soft copy, whatever copy, just buy my book. Buy my book. Send me the receipt in my email, and boom, you're on the training. Oh, and Hal also said to forward, I believe, don't quote me, I believe he was like, share this email with anybody else that you think would benefit from it. So my friend shared it with me because, she thought I would benefit from it. And really and truly, I am benefiting from it. So I signed up, like almost last minute. I signed up and I have been on his training. I am enjoying his training. He is the writer of The Miracle Morning and The Miracle Equation. That being said, I don't know how big his email list is. However, I will tell you this. I think I bought the book for $13. On the first day, so on day one of the session, he said we had about 2,000 or close to 2,000 people that were on live. But he said over 7,000 people had registered. Now, his book is $13. Now, I'm not going to do the math at $13. I'm just going to take it down a notch just for ease and simplicity, right? So if we assume that his book only costs $10 and over 7,000 people were registered, which meant over 7,000 people bought the book, you could see that he made over $70,000 just from emailing his list and instructing his list to send it on. Over $70,000. Like, insane, right? Now, and he is an author. He is utilizing the power of an email list to get business, to get, to make sales. Like, he did not have to advertise. Of course, if you wanted to advertise, you can, but with a big email list, your list is your advertisement. A couple of weeks ago, I believe, or quite some time ago, Facebook was down. Now, if when Facebook was down, and I am in like a whole bunch of marketing groups. When Facebook was down, guess what I heard? A lot of complaining. I can't run ads. I can't talk to my people. I was supposed to message out. Oh my God, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. That is what I heard. All complaints. People are like, oh, the world is coming to an end because Facebook is where all my people are and I'm tearing my hair out. Like, ah. That was what I heard. Now, if they had an email list, whatever they were planning on doing, they essentially could have emailed their list. I remember, so there's Julie Stoin, and I am a part of her group. I follow her. She's incredible. And she, I think it was a few months ago, she had an issue. And I don't know if her Facebook account was deactivated, paused, closed, banned. I forgot what happened, but she just could not communicate with her tribe on Facebook, and Facebook is where she was all the time. She was on Facebook. So what happened? Well, luckily, Julie is smart. Be like Julie. Julie had an email list. She has an email list because, she's an email marketer. She's brilliant. And Julie emailed her list and she's like, guys, I cannot get into Facebook. This is a disaster. But she was able to communicate with us. She had a way to reach us. She could only have done this because she had a list. If she did not have an email list, it would have been like, what the hell, right? She would have lost. It's just like when Facebook was down, as I said before, like people who did not have lists essentially could not talk to their group. And I have heard, and besides, look, Facebook owns Facebook. You do not own Facebook. You do not own Facebook. Let me repeat. Let me get closer to the camera. You do not own Facebook. Period. So let that sink in. Facebook at any time, if you have a huge group and Facebook thinks, or Facebook is like, oh, but your group goes against our terms of use, blah, blah, blah. Guess what they do? They will shut you down. I guarantee you, Mark Zuckerberg does not need your money. Facebook does not need your money. They do not need your business. They are already rich. They are already rich. So unless you are Mark, do not think that your information is okay on Facebook only. You need to have an email list. Your email list is that which you own. You own your list. Nobody else does but you. Always back up your list. All right. So how do you build this email list? Because sure, it's all good and well to say, yeah, I need a list, but how do I go about building a list? No worries. There's so many ways to build a list, but tonight I just want to touch on blogging, because blogging is easy, it's cheap, it's simple. You really you do not have to do much in order to build your list via blogging. Like, you could get up and running tonight. So blogging can be done 3 ways. You can have your own website where you blog on that website, and that's ideal. You can blog on somebody else's website. So say Medium, you can go and create an account and you can blog on medium.com and it'll be good. You can also do something that they call guest posting, where you blog on somebody else's website, preferably somebody who is in the same niche as you are and or same industry. That sometimes gets difficult, but if the website has enough traffic, it is totally worth it. Um, and those are, well, I was going to say free, but before I say free, let me just be clear. When you own your own website, you have to pay for hosting, and that's a monthly fee. And you have to also pay for the domain name, and that is a yearly fee. Aside from that, blogging is free. Unless you're going to run ads to a blog post, you really can get started with blogging. Now, to blog completely free, to get started up and running, I recommend going on medium.com. It is super simple. Super simple. Just create an account. You can link it to your Facebook, you can link it to your Google, or you can create one with an email address. There are a couple of other ways, but I really just remember those three. And once you sign up for your account on medium.com, boom, you can start, writing blog posts. And to grow your list with writing blog posts, you will need to create what we call a lead magnet. And the lead magnet is really like a free offer, something of value that you are going to give people in order for them to give you their email address. So let me repeat that again. A lead magnet is something of value that you're giving to people in exchange for them to give you an email list. So a perfect example is if you had a book about being fit and being healthy, you could have a lead magnet that says 10 ways to get super sexy abs. And that would be a lead magnet. You write an article about how to get good abs, and then you have that lead magnet about the 10 ways to get good abs, and you have people on the list. Or it's summer is coming up, everybody wants to get into the beach body, right? So you'll write about being healthy, and then you're like, hey, eat your way to the swimsuit body. I would sign up for that. I like food. So a lead magnet is essentially an offer of value that you will give to people in order to get their email address. That being said, I would love to invite you to join me on a 5-day list building challenge. On this 5-day challenge, what my aim is for you is to create a winning lead magnet that you will use in order to grow your list. So this challenge is going to start on the 27th of May. That is on a Monday, and I will give you more details to come. The sign up link is going to be in the comments below, and I will add that in right after this broadcast. Don't worry. So again, this challenge is completely free. It is a free 5-day challenge on list building, and primarily we are going to focus on creating a winning lead magnet. Now, even though I said that this is list building for authors, just to know that list building is important for everyone, not just authors. So speakers, coaches, consultants, yes, consultants, online entrepreneurs, you need a list. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, right, is to share the sign up link with anyone who is interested or who you think will benefit from growing your list, which is everybody, right? So it's a free live. So each day starting Monday, May 27th, it is going to be live on Facebook. I will go through and help you so that we, at the end of the session, we can create that winning lead magnet. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on that Facebook Live. So again, like this post, share the link, Sign up, and I'll see you on the inside.